Well, hello and welcome back. Today, I want to get the last part needed to be able to make the Allthemodium, which is going to be some nitro crystal. And to get that, I'm going to need a lot of power. 20 million FE just to get 16 nitro crystals, which isn't a lot. And so to do that, I want to upgrade these thermogenerators to, nitro, and then also make a few more. So that's going to be fun. So to do that, I'm just going to progress up power a bit more. It's going to be very basic stuff like upgrading energizing rods to as high as we can, and then, see about that. Because at the moment, I can easily upgrade these energizing rods to the next tier by using these hardened capacitors, which needs normal basic capacitors or something. Large basic capacitors. Which probably teach us how to make all these capacitors here. And we'll go from there. Okay. Basic capacitor large, we need this. Hardened capacitor, we need this. Blazing capacitor, we need this. Niotic capacitor, we need all of this. Spirited capacitor, need that, and the nitro capacitor. Well, we've got plenty of space, so we're easily able to add all of these in to be crafted here. And just to make things a touch easier, I'm also going to grab all the power rods and get something set up for this. So, if I do this here, we grab a pattern provider here like so. A few more in there. Import bus as well as a storage bus, because I want to make this a subnetwork here. Let's get some quartz fiber, some cabling. Honestly, I have no idea how all this is going to work, but if we plonk this down here, we can grab the import bus from here. Throw the cable in here, the storage bus up like so, and some way to power it. Like that. And then we can set the import bus for whatever I want here. In this case, there's a few things we're going to need to craft here. So, hardened crystals, hardened capacitors need the energized steel, which we can make like so. And then after that, we have the blazing crystal, which we're going to make via using blaze rods. Then the niotic crystal, which has to use diamonds. The spirited crystal, which I didn't want that one. I wanted the one that uses emeralds. Nitro crystal, which has to go that way, which everything else there. So if I plonk... Oh, that's not where I want to put this. Okay. If we plonk the pattern provider here, put a cable in like so, import storage, cable, quartz fiber, cable here. That's better. So this should automatically output into here. So all these in here. We set this to import only the stuff that's going to be energized. I might as well set up Ender Core as well. Don't need to charge Snowball. Uranite. That's needed for the reactor, which I'm not too worried about. Okay. So this makes things a bit easier here. Set this up like so. Bang. I don't think we're going to be able to request a nitro crystal, but oh, there's a couple things I did want to add in here as well, because the nitro crystal requires a block of blazing crystal, which we can easily make from all this. Emeralds I don't have a lot of, as you can see here, but I do have a way of making them via using the philosopher's stone from earlier. So we grab those, throw those in here, and that should be good. And now all we need here is, well, a way to get power. Which I'm missing. Don't have any cables on me, do I? No, we don't. Okay. So basic universal cable. Let's move back over here. Gets us a touch. Which does help out because I can just place down all of these ones here. And then make a few more hard and energized rods. With 6 more, that should be easy enough done here. We had 6 rods, energizing rods. Oh, it's basic. It hasn't been upgraded to... Oh, it's because it wasn't the exact same. Okay. So we can then place all of these in there, which then now allow me to do this here. Cool. So now it's just a quick factor of upgrading all these rods to as high as we can get. So that is to blazing, then niotic, then spirited. Energizing rod. Nice thing is they each require the previous tier. So, blazing, we need 12 blazing capacitors. 10, 11, 12. Oh, I need to change this to blocking mode. Cool. I'm not so sure how many I need to bring in here. So then we need the casing, so 6 more of these. Cool. And grab all of these, plonk them back in here, say, hey, make me some blazing ones of these, which makes things a bit easier. Then we need to upgrade to the next one, which is niotic. Oh, and I've already ran out of power. This is the issue I need. So, I'm just going to go through, get all that, make a bunch of blazing, because what I want to do is upgrade thermogenerators. It's also, instead of using lava underneath, I want to use blazing blocks, blazing crystal blocks, and that should do the trick here. I've made up about 10 thermo generators here. We've got 2 placed down array to get it working, and we've got the appropriate amount of blazing crystal blocks of blazing crystals as well. So we just go through here and place these all up like so. I also did replace the ender tank with an aqueous accumulator for distributing the water around. Hopefully that'll be enough. We connect these up like so. I don't know if the basic universal cable is going to be enough here. But we can try more of the hardened energy cable. Let's make one lot of this. So that gives us max power in out of 5,000. And because each one of these produces like 4,200 FE tick, that should be enough to keep up here. So that's an increased power generation. Let's see about the next step of upgrading these all to the next few tiers. So, energizing rods. So we need 12 capacitors. 12 of these, and we need 12 of those. Hopefully this is enough power to keep it up and running here. And then there's always the option of adding a few more energizing rods as well, because they can be a bit on the slower side. Yeah. That is a lot of power we've got built up there. But it's also a lot of power being drained out as well. 1,000,000 FE a tick here. But with those, I'll probably be able to upgrade immediately to the other ones. So, each energizing rod, well, these ones needs another electric casing, so we're going to need 9 more dielectric casings. Cool. Now I just need to wait for everything to finish crafting up here. So that's all the capacitors done. If we grab all these out, use them to upgrade them to the appropriate levels here. There was the Nordic. And here's the Spirited. Which of course is going to drain out the energy extremely fast here. But each one can store about 4 million. So how much do we have coming through here? I think we're limited by how much can come out here. So I wonder... Oh, the network's not powered. I want to see about getting more flux plugs so I can have the flux plugs plugged directly in here to get as much in as we can get. But then it could be limited by how much flux storage we've got there. Oh, what I want to do now is make a better way of automating nether stars, which is a couple ways to go about it. Yeah. Hostile neural networks. Why go for C's when I can go for the hostile neural networks? Okay. So, that is another quest here, because this is as far as we're going to get at the moment without getting nitro. So, hostile neural networks. What do I need first? Do that. I need the deep learner. So, it's easy enough. We need what? 3 repeaters for this. We get ourselves a deep learner. Check. Which leads on into a model framework. Which means some more repeaters. Oh, and some smooth stone. So we grab a bit of this, we throw it into my furnace here. Model framework, check. Right click on an entity to build a data model, which means I'm going to need to get a wither for this. So the easiest way I've got about this is wither skulls and seeds. Oh, I just need one more. There we go. So we've got the wither skeleton essence. Yep. Then we use that in conjunction with the blank skeleton skulls to get wither skeleton skull. Usual thing. More soul sand. I've actually got to do that. And I think to actually really use this, we'll just see how this goes. We summon another wither here. Right click on entity to build a data model. So we got the wither data model. So, no data model found. Faulty upgrade to basic 6 kills. So I'm going to need to kill a bunch of withers here to be able to improve the data model here. Let's see here. Yes. This should be the final wither I need to kill to make my withered model be fully trained up to, well, self-aware status. Which means I'll have a lot. And I've gone through and killed a lot of withers here. It's like probably close to 100 or so, just for training the wither data model here. Sometimes it goes quick, sometimes they take a bit longer. There we go. So that we've got the self-aware data model. So if we pull this out here, it's at simulation cost of 10,560 FE tick, but it's got 99.5% model accuracy, so that's good. So what I need next for this here is... Oh, where are you? I need to make the simulation chamber. So, simulation chamber. Which means we just need a comparator, which means we need 3 torches. Check. Comparator. Simulation chamber. Cool. And so if we take a look at this. So data model to begin the simulation. I need a prediction matrix, so that's fun. Oh, do I need to actually provide it with prediction matrices? How hard are they to... Oh, they're actually cheap and easy to make. Cool. I have a feeling I can piggyback this off of this network here. So all I would have to do is say, hey, can you make prediction matrices for me here? Check, which means I'm probably going to need to make glass panes as well. Oh, I don't have any patterns. So that should be the case here. Throw those in here. We can then get our simulation chamber. If we throw this up here, we get power. And we'll just throw my withered data model in here. Say, hey, keep a stack of these in here at all times. Get that out. And this should give me, well, generalized ender predictions and wither predictions. So that's good. And because I don't need to actually plug things back in here, what I can possibly just do here, without having to power anything up, is go basically just a transporter. We get ourselves a 1x2 drawer. Throw this up here, throw the 1x2. No, we don't want to go to the 1x2 drawer yet. So that pulls out from there. We go, because after the data model we get the wither prediction, which we then need to use inside a loot fabricator. Okay, loot fabricator, which means we need a netherite ingot for, which isn't too bad. We can easily do that. And then another redstone comparator. Great. Loot fabricator, check. So then we pull out from here. That's fine. Item conduit here, we'll set this up. Oh, I'm probably going to need a basic filter from Ender.io if I'm going to use that. So this one, basic item filter. So we need a bit more paper. I'm pretty sure to get the sugarcane automated here. Okay, cool. So that out of the way. Back over here. Basic item filter here. A bit of paper. Check. Basic item filter. Check. Set this to prediction matrix. And so we can set this up to be like this. And set this to insert not extract. Always active. Please just tell me this will. I might have to insert that from the top. From the looks of it, I might have to. Okay. So in that case, we'll get rid of the basic logistical transporter here. Item conduit here, item conduit there. So, insert on the green channel. No! What? Oh, did I set this to blacklist or something? Oh, I didn't actually set it up with a prediction matrix. What? Okay. Weird. Okay. I thought I did say, hey, prediction matrix here, whitelist. Doesn't have enough power. Okay. So I need to upgrade the redstone flux cell as well. Okay, that's good. Plonk this in here, go like so. It's gonna be easy to break and replace this. Cool. Extract with this one. Always active. Insert no extracts. No insertion. Insert and extracts. It's always active. So we get the with a prediction here. Perfect. I'll also need to power that up as well. Fun. So. We'll just do it like so. Stupid, but it works. Got the all that goes up here. One oak drawer here. A couple of things. So we grab the generalized ender prediction that comes out from here, goes into here. Then we grab the nether stars. Yeah, just under. Sorry, that in here. We grab my tool. Configuration tool to lock it. And link that in as well to the controller. So we've got all that exposed. And I think for this we just need to throw integral components in. Can't quite remember if that's the case. Yeah, okay. So, do that. Can we upgrade this yet again with some signalum? Signalum dust. Throw all this in here. Just melt this up. Cool. We need the signalum gears, which is not the first time I've actually gone through here, so we get all that. That's doable. Then we use that. We need some lumium gears. Oh. So actually use this correctly. 2 lumium gears. Nice. Upgrade this to reinforced integral components. And then this just needs to be upgraded to the Enderium one. You can get a lot more. There we go. Resonant integral components. That's as far as I can take it at the moment. Because otherwise, next up I'm going to need dragon steel and ancient dust, which can get, but we don't have. But this does bring us up to a nice amount of power here. if we can get that much going in. Yep. So I'll build that up there. Insert there. We can set this to insert, no extract. You to extract, always active. So we get the generalized ender prediction. We get the nether stars going in here as well, coming out from here, which we're just taking the energy for at the moment. Don't worry about that one there. There we go. And so we've got automated nether stars using simulation chambers from deep hostile neural networks. Cool. And finally, let's see about getting ourselves some nitro crystals here, which I should just be able to request that here. Okay, I might need to make another energizing orb just for the nitro crystals because this requires multiple, or for the ones that require multiple in. No, I don't. Cool. I have nitro crystals now. This might be a bit on the slower side, so speed this up with some acceleration cards. But nitro crystals have been acquired. Which then the next thing we can use this for is to make Allthemodium. So all I need to do for this is go here and say, hey, Allthemodium is crafted via energizing all these ingots, which we've already got everything automated here. So we encode this like so, throw this in here and say, hey, you can make Allthemodium. I should be able to request Allthemodium ingot, which it has to recraft a bunch of stuff because of what I've done, but this should work out over here. It's good, which is literally waiting on the soul infused ingots because I used that for a few upgrades. Namely, to upgrade this to Twinite, Flux Linkage amplifies to Twinite, which I don't actually need with the skeleton seeds in here any longer. I could actually change this out to something else here, and then I'll switch it out for an Inferium seeds, because I'm going to need a lot of Inferium, and this is probably just like one of the easier ways to get this set up. So Inferium seeds in here. Inferium seeds. Inferium essence. Inferium seeds. Cool. Inferium essence. Perfect. So we still have all of that, but that's good. And we've got Allthemodium ingots here. Which, why haven't you been pulled out? Oh, I forgot to add it into here as well. Cool. So got Allthemodium, check. Which completes the, gets us started on the Allthemodium. So next up is Infinite Allthemodium. I could just set this up. which might work out a bit nicer. Make some other items, yeah. Vibranium is going to be annoying. Okay, let's see about getting infinite Allthemodium. So, Allthemodium seeds probably what I'm going to go with. Yeah, that's all well and good. So let's make another 6 ingots of this. And this should get all the crafting I've set up beforehand to get running. Yeah, I do actually not want to do this because the Arcanum gems is going to be the annoying part. So that's all well and good. Nitro crystals aren't too hard to get now because of what I've got, so it's not too bad. I can use them to upgrade to the highest tier as well. Might not be too bad overall. But I really do need to set up some more automation for all these components. So, over to here. So, hardened integral components. First off, we need the gear. Hardened integral, check. Next up after hardened, we've got reinforced integral components. Which also needs the signalum gears and the electrum ingots. Electrum ingots we can easily do like so, and I'm just going to use... I want you to actually use the ingots. There we go, because we've got infinite ingots. So, got all that. We can throw this into here. So, reinforced integral components. Which means we also need signalum gears, which means we also need signalum, which we can get from induction smelting all of this. Like so. And the next tier after that is resonant. Which I haven't even set up the automation for. Enderium here. Diamond, lead, and all that. Cool. Diamond dust we can get from pulverizing diamonds. So that goes in here. We've got our pulverizer over here for diamond dust. Resonant integral components over here. Cool. And then... can't get that one yet. Was it the flux linkage amplifier? Yes. Let's add that in. So flux linkage amplifier is like so. Which means we need lead gears. And also electrum plates, which I could do it this way, or I could just go for pressing. So pattern provider, start, check, I'm not even bother. Let's get some item conduits. Basic item filter. It's actually easy to do it this way. So, input bus. Storage bus. Check. Quartz fiber. Okay. So we throw the pattern provider in here, we get the import bus, here we get the storage bus there. Connect these up. Like so. Can't remember how many I've got. 1, 2, 3. 4. Okay, let's just check how many we've got over here. Actually, no, that should be... We should be good here. So, throw that one in here. We say, hey, storage, electron plates. Cool. So that's the most basic flux linkage amplifier. The next tier up, we have to do a smithing table, which means we need a smithing template, which means we need invar plates. So that can be done here as well. Okay, cool. So I don't have to change anything actually, so I can just do it like this, and that would get me that one. And so next up, we need to be able to make the twinite ingots, which is yet another induction smelting recipe. I really do need to actually automate obsidian gathering here. That should be good. Where are you? Twinite flux linkage amplifier, twinite gear. So I should just be able to say, hey, can I get 3 of these, which means I'm missing the soul infused gear. Do I not have that set up to be made here? No, I forgot that entirely. Okay. So, soul infused gear. Yep. So now I should be able to request the twinite flux linkage amplifiers. It's actually working out quite nicely here. The exact reason why I want them as well. What about our resonant integral components? yeah, it's going to take a while as well. But that's where this first one will go in to make all that. But I think this might actually be a good spot to call it the end of the episode here, especially considering we've got ourselves an Allthemodium block. So yeah, just call it here. So I'll call it the end of the episode here, so you can comment, like, subscribe down below. Really helps out with YouTube discovery and whatnot. And that. Thank you all for watching. Catch you all next time.